Ready to go, and digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yo, one. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's it.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. That to right. Trout sizing this one up. One away. Now the left fielder, Weston Wilson. And the slider just misses. One out, base is empty. Marte makes the play. 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And that one fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, drops into the glove, and that is that. Back here in L.A., today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen.
Did he go?
It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one outside.
That's out.
Now 1-2. Goes down looking. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That's to third. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Mike Trout steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off. on the ground. Tosses to first, and the Dodgers are set down in. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the second, and now for the Phillies, Joey Wiemer. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and he can't come up with it.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ryan Reynolds here. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Wiemer on at first, nobody out. Marte should have it. And there's one down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now here is Gunnar Henderson. Buxton calls it in, 2 away. Here is Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Inside.
No, that missed. That's
and that's
ball.
ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Foul ball there. Hernandez on the move. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Sanchez back to work. Hernandez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. And a foul ball. In the dirt,
2-1.
ball 2. Popped up left side. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
That is it. The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And that's a foul ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Forget it. A solo shot. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Smith, the next to hit. 0-1. Sanchez, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses. 2 out. Here's Alex Bregman. Inside, just missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Count is full.
And that one is lifted in the air. Weimer on the move and makes the grab. And that is that. New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fly ball to right. Trout is there. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number one. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. First time up was a pop out. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. And that's in there at the knees. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Doubled his first time. Trout on his horse. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That clips the corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, David Hamilton trying to move him over here. And foul ball. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Boom. Goes on to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Fouls one off out of play back to our left. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Ketel Marte. Hit in the air left field. Wilson. And that'll do it. Start of the fourth. And here comes Alec Boehm. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a ball.
Missed. That's a
Here's
ball.
an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
It's a leadoff walk.
Take your
and
base.
that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Go-ahead run on base. And digging in for Philadelphia, Joey Weimer. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
Way
2 and 2.
inside. And it remains 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. So up next, Brian Reynolds. That one at the knees for a strike. Boom. The base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Inside, and
That
he hit him.
Better. Take
He
your
had
base.
2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes Real Muto. Doubled his first time up. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball.
He's pitching
1
well,
strike.
but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. Gunnar Henderson stands in for the Phillies. There's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Got him swinging. Bottom 4. Here's Trout.
Now let's go and like the city, yo.
For the Dodgers, the right field, Mike.
First
That's
pitch,
a
and he
ball.
just
Outside.
misses.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are
that's a
turning
foul
into a
ball.
bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. That one missed.
full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Wilson sizes this one up. 1 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And then,
One down, base is empty. Close
Nope.
one, doesn't
Ball.
get the call. And it's 1-1. Misses
That's a
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a
And
ground
foul.
ball. And that's just foul. The
Full
changeup
count.
missing. And that's ball 3. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fought off foul. Ball 1
That's
there.
the ball.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And out of here. And this place is rocking. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-1. So 2 down. Byron Buxton digs in now. Swing and a chopper out to short. That ends the inning. And we're back. Here comes Bryce Harper. Skubal back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Buxton sprinting after it. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Phillies trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball out to center field. Buxton makes his way towards it, and there's 2 down. Now it's going to be Weston Wilson. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Wilson, 30 years old now. Usually a third baseman, today starting in left. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. 2 outs, nobody on. And now it's Alec Bohm. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1. This one could be trouble.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Makes the catch, and that is that.
Knock, knock on my door.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a speed threat, David Hamilton. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. And there's a hit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
On the ground, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike.
I like him. He's in there.
Second, and great jump. Ohtani, the runner at second with one away. And that is out of play. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. It saw the break early coming from the other side.
Ryan Brazier on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it is out of here. That one felt good. It's 7-3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And the slider just misses.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back.
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. The batter now will be Will Smith. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Off the mark there. 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To short, could be 2. To second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. JT Realmuto steps in.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Foul ball.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Gunnar Henderson up now. A former Rookie of the Year. He was the first Oriole to win the award in 34 years, and he did so unanimously.
Yeah, and his rookie season was so special, Boo. Gunner's first hit in the majors was a home run. He swung so hard, his helmet fell off.
The shortstop takes the ball. Buxton settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Bregman. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No ball.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
And next for L.A., Byron Buxton, 1 for 2. Jose Ruiz comes on now.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball outside.
To third.
That's
and
foul.
It goes just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. David Hamilton steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Here comes Bregman around third. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. But a run does come in to score. The other way. Sends it to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And that is the inning. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 7th. And the batter now, Bryce Harper. Pitch misses,
1-0.
and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul ball.
Here's a 1-2. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Missed with a changeup. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Buxton hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. 2 on with 1 out. Here's the Phillies. DH Nick Castellanos. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one out in front that time. Scott, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 59,
Hernandez on the move. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the center fielder. So now a pinch hitter, Brandon Mark. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away for him. Ground ball to the right side. Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. On the ground, right side. In the dirt, nice pick. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Hernandez,
That missed,
the
that's a
next
ball.
to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
And another
2-0.
ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to
3-0.
stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered.
Tanner Banks on the pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
2 outs. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. Line drive. They take the force out. Inning over. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Phillips back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's head really well.
Hernandez makes the play, and there's 1 down. Gunnar Henderson stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that's in there at the knees. Headed towards the corner. Hernandez on the run towards the line. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. So here is Bryce Harper, 1 for 3. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Marte throws to first in time. Harper retired. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Orion Kerkering.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tap foul at the plate. Kerkering in his second season, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022.
That's
outside low, and the count is 1-1. High fly ball out into left center field. Wilson. He's got it. 1 away. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Reynolds makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Byron Buxton steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Harper pulls that one down, and that's the inning. And we're back. And here is Sosa to the plate. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Down the line. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. He's 2 outs away. Now the number 2 hitter, Weston Wilson. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Here's a 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Last chance for the Phillies. Alec Bohm will hit next. Bregman. And that'll do it. Skubal with his first major league